Bonjour builders, welcome to this new dev diary. I'm Margot, game designer on Memoriapolis, a city builder that invites you to build a capital of capitals and overcome political struggles throughout 4 ages. After the release of Antiquity and Middle Ages, the Renaissance is finally available in this new patch of the early access. It's an age where innovation, art and progress redefine the foundation of your city. New opportunities are emerging, but they also come with unprecedented challenges. Here are 10 questions to guide you through the discovery of this new patch. We have introduced 4 main changes to all ages regarding an improved faction system that gives more stake to political struggles, a new chaptering system that allows a better paced gameplay progression, but also more choices regarding the management of the ruins, an innovative rampart system crafted to be easier to use, and of course, a lot of surprises brought by the new age of Renaissance. There are now only 6 factions, but they are way more dangerous. Their new power gauge allow them to unlock new buildings or make requests to extend their political influence. From the Renaissance onwards, factions will ask to buy your public buildings, offering a number of benefits. But be careful. While their offers may be tempting, the sale of public buildings will have consequences for the faction influence and the player's governance. Well, we listened to your feedback. Our last chapter system didn't reflect what we wanted you to experience at all. From now on, you won't have any chapter to guide you or hold you back. We quickly talked about the unlockable buildings and wonders with the new faction system. The other major change is that almost every game mechanics will be unlocked as you reach city center levels. All your progress will be crystallized in this upgrade, making the city center principal to your development. We've decided to change few rules to offer you more interesting choices according to historical periods. Demolitions and repair will still be up to Antiquity, but during the Middle Ages you will have to decide between destroying it or carrying out excavations. This last option could bring you specific resources for as long as you like, but could prove most costly to demolish. At the Renaissance, another choice will be available to allow you to improve all the satisfaction of certain buildings. But beware, the studying of the ruin is very expensive to carry out. The ramparts have also been given a good overhaul. The changes have made it simpler to understand, easier to use, and more expensive to build. We've also linked it to military culture thanks to the monumentum and the belfry, so get hammering! In the collective imagination, the Renaissance is a period linked to discovery of new lands and new resources, a boom in trade and production, political changes, etc. So we have 2 new resources arriving in the 3rd age, charcoal and lime. Yes, and the first service building I'm going to tell you about is my favorite one. It's the beautiful, the grand, the marvelous Trade Palace. This commercial service building lets you turn any trade route into trading posts. And each trading post has a population to satisfy, which can grow or stagnate depending on your involvement. The more the population is satisfied, the more the trading post will be able to offer you generous gifts to reward your investments. You can also choose to ignore your own trading post, but at your own risk. Of course there are. They are brought by the new service building of the Renaissance, the Magnum Concilio. In contrast to the Middle Ages, the political authorities were set aside so that politics could focus on the major actors who are the heart of your city. To do so, factions and citizens living in your districts will have the opportunity to be elected to predefined positions such as magistrates, captain of the guard, treasurer, etc., with various advantages and disadvantages. If you wanted to propel your favorite faction to center stage, now is the time. Yes, during the Middle Ages, you've already gone through the fall of Constantinople, which has been oriented with military and political choices. The Renaissance will also have this kind of extended event. We named it Commercial and Religious Ambition. This event will address two themes of the period. The first part of the event is a sort of race to discover new lands. You will have the opportunity to join forces with the rising monarch of the time, such as Portugal and Spain, or to overtake them. The second part will put you in a kind of tricky position, asking you to take part in the religious conflict that were tearing Europe apart and could lead to revolutions. I'm really excited to be able to give you some information about victory. Of course, the victory is to finish the Age of Enlightenment still in control of your city, but let me introduce you the Council of Elders. These wise men will visit your city regularly since Antiquity to assess your progress, giving you some rewards which you can use later. Each will have its own criteria concerning the construction of buildings, the satisfaction of your citizens, your production of resources, or the power of your factions. It's up to you whether you go all out for one or two criteria, choose them all, or change your mind along the way. Thank you for your attention. That's it for today. You can already find Memoriapolis on Steam and follow us on the socials.